Shit. Gangrene. New York Jets. Aaron Rodgers, Packers legend. Right after Favre. If you know football and sports, you know what I mean. Let's go. Trending right now. Trending right now. Number 3 trending. The Jets. You heard?
Jets, just before we get started, I wanted to go over a few particulars
When did they
here,
post this?
after we have some
A
remarks.
day
On
ago.
the stage here for Mr. Johnson
April
and Aaron,
26th.
we'll open up the Q&A. What we do ask is,
Let
raise your
round.
hand, we'll call on you, and you get the mic, please.
Rodgers
Introduce
at
yourself
Jets now,
and your
bro.
affiliation.
You
After
heard?
the Q&A, we'll do a photo op
Eh.
here. at the
Go
top of the
follow
stage,
me at
and then we will break down
Instagram.com, Jonathan
for
_Quest,
one-on-ones.
SoundCloud.com, JQ Music with a King. Go get my album on Bandcamp.com, The Greatest Writers of the Century. Let's go. Woody Johnson, what it is? That's the owner of the Jets, y'all.
Good afternoon,
Who
everybody.
people don't know.
How you all doing?
I'm doing great,
Good.
Woody.
This is a happy day for my brother and I,
That's right.
for the organization here, and especially for the Jets fans all over. And what the coach and the
Oh,
general manager and the staff has built over the last 2 years. The culture that enabled us to attract somebody of the caliber that we're looking at right now, Aaron Rodgers, a Hall of Famer, future Hall of Famer. Aaron is a tremendous player, is an understatement.
Facts.
And he makes everybody around him better. And we're so happy to have him. We are delighted and happy. We couldn't be happier to have him as a New York Jet.
That's right.
I'd just like to have a round of applause right there.
That's right.
Welcome to New York, Aaron. We're glad to have you.
Nice. Short and sweet. I like that.
Thought you were supposed to shake my hand. Yeah. I want to say thank you to Christopher and Woody for bringing me here. Obviously, Coach Sala, Joe Douglas, my agent, Dave Dunn. This is a surreal day for me.
Nice.
After spending 18 years in the same city, it's been a lot of
Crazy.
introductions today and meeting a lot of people, but there's
That's
a lot of
crazy.
excitement. I'm here because I believe in this team. I believe in Coach Sala.
Nice.
I believe in the direction.
He looked crazy,
Joe
though.
Douglas, obviously, he's drafted really well the last couple of years, having the offensive and defensive rookie of the year. But big thanks to the Jets organization. Obviously, a big thanks to the Green Bay Packer organization for an incredible run. That chapter is over now, and I'm excited about the new adventure here in New York. So I'll open up to questions now.
Nice. Short and sweet. I like
Raise your
that.
hand, we'll get you. Right here.
Hi, Aaron. Welcome. Congratulations. Tina Cervasio from Fox 5 New York. So you mentioned the draft just now, and you believe in the direction that Joe Douglas is taking the team, but what really attracted you to make you start thinking that the New York Jets would be the next team you would play for?
Nice question.
They smoked us last year, so I knew they had a good team.
Nice.
We got to practice against them a couple years ago, and I got to get to know Robert a little bit more. And I've always loved what he's all about. We played him in San Fran a few times, and mostly they got the best of us. But I liked the way that he was leading, his coaching style. A big reason I'm here, a guy I mentioned, is Nathaniel Hackett, who's here. Hack and I became really close friends for 3 years in Green Bay, and I love him like a brother, and I believe in him, and I'm really happy to be back working with him again. Obviously, Joe has got a great track record so far of drafting some incredible players, but it takes a system, and obviously Robert has the right sauce, so I'm excited about getting to work with him and Brick and Mark Kwan, former teammate of mine, and it's a great staff. But you know, I'm an old guy, so I want to be a part of a team that can win it all, and I believe that this is a place we can get that done.
Nice.
Over here.
Nice. I mean, he's
Hi, Aaron.
awesome.
Rich Cellini, ESPN. It's been about 6
Hi, Rich.
weeks. Hey, it's been about 6 weeks since you said on McAfee that you wanted to play for the Jets. I'm just curious, What was it like? This process lasted a pretty long time, longer than people expected. What was it like for you waiting the 6 weeks? And was there any point where you thought maybe that this trade would not happen? And when did you know for sure that you were going to be a Jet?
Not really. I believed it was going to happen the entire time. Just a matter of, I think, waiting each other out. My intention coming out of the darkness was to pursue this opportunity. And I enjoyed the meeting with, Woody and Christopher came out. These two guys, Hack, Jaime, and I just got a great feel with all those guys about the possibility. And as I leaned into it, getting back into some more strenuous workouts, I just really believe that this was where I was supposed to be.
Nice.
A lot of things had to come together, and I believe there was some major synchronization to make this happen.
Nice. I like that.
But I'm excited about the opportunity here. I always believed this was possible, and things moved pretty quickly on Monday, and thankfully I'm here now.
Bruce?
Aaron, Bruce Beck, NBC4 New York.
Hey, Bruce.
Welcome.
Thank you.
How driven are you to win for this fan base, which hasn't been to the playoffs since 2010, the longest stretch in professional sports for the 4 different leagues right now?
I mean, it's exciting. The Jets have an incredible, passionate fan base. I saw that last year at Lambeau. Obviously, you know about Fireman Ed and his passion for the team.
All right.
I think that's an exciting draw to this as well, as being a part of something special. I grew up watching old VHS tapes of the Super Bowls, and so obviously I know about the guarantee and Broadway Joe. Been a while since then. I noticed walking in this morning that Super Bowl III trophy is looking a little lonely. So
Nice.
Bry?
Hi, Aaron.
Nice.
Brian Costello, New York
Brian.
Post. In your view, is this, you're here for 2023 and then we'll see what happens? Or do you view this as more than a one-year thing right now?
yeah, right now I'm just going to focus on this season, and
Nice. Great
I'm
answer.
excited about being here. I expect to be here.
Great answer.
For the duration of the off season, and I'm excited to get to know my new teammates and the coaching staff and the organization, and obviously I have a background with Coach Hackett and that offense.
You
But
gotta understand.
I'm excited about.
He's
just
got to
diving in and being
manage
part
a
of,
lot of
this
egos
group and
himself when
getting to know
he
some of the
knows he's
names
the
of,
man. So
my
it's like,
teammates, and also I'm
I give
excited
him
about
credit.
working with
There's a
all you
lot
guys.
of
I learned
people
a
to
lot about the
handle
New York
and deal
media,
with, and
excited to see what that's
so
all about.
he's got a good energy and he's got a right attitude.
Matt
I love him.
Schneidman, The Athletic.
Hi, Matt.
Hi, Aaron. So you obviously said with Pat and AJ that you would have liked more direct communication about moving on from you. Then Brian comes out and says, we tried to, he just didn't respond. What actually happened this offseason between the two sides that led us to where we are now?
We're on this incredible tour
Great
of a
question,
troll
by
theme.
the way. Great question. And the train at the same time. That's wonderful. I'm enjoying this interview, man. This press conference. It's really good. Oh my lord. Gotta pay the bills though, right?
Well, I mean, I don't know if I need to really get into the specifics. I will say, people that know me, I'm fortunate to live in a beautiful house. The only downside is I have very limited cell service. So if you want to get a hold of me, I have to see your face. You got to FaceTime me. So the only response to the communication thing is there's, records in your phone about who called you, when, FaceTime, and there wasn't any specific FaceTimes from any of those numbers that I was looking at. That's neither here nor there, because we're at this position. Obviously, that's somehow, what the direction they wanted to go, as far as they couldn't get a hold of me, which led for this to be the case. My point was, if there was a change that wanted to be made, why wasn't that told to me early in the offseason? Now, obviously, my future was undecided at that time. I didn't know if I wanted to keep playing. I wanted to go into my darkness retreat and sit with it and contemplate. But when I came out, it was evident that it was retire or move on to a new team.
Nice.
Right here.
Aaron, Joe Masseri, Pix 11, over here.
Hey.
Hi. You mentioned thinking about retirement. I believe you said at one point it was like 90%. So how much about it was the Jets specifically and what they had to offer? Was it the Jets or retirement? And how much are you motivated by the fact that Green Bay maybe wanted to move on or was ready to move on going into this season?
I mean, not really motivated by that, honestly. I'm very self-motivated, and I can find different ways to
Nice.
get that
Great
extra
answer.
little inspiration all the time. When you get older, it's fun to go out and prove it each year that you can still do it, and that's
Nice.
enough motivation I think that I need.
Dope.
But this was a big draw because of the people you see on stage here, obviously Coach Hackett, the opportunity to be a part of a city that's hungry, that's a team, an incredible fan base that's hungry to win again. 12 years without the playoff, not, Super Bowl wins since Super Bowl III. It's been a long time. So the opportunity to be a part of something special here, it's different. It's similar to Green Bay. in
This
that way
shit
when you
gonna be
win
epic.
in a
This
city
shit
like
gonna.
Green
Did the
Bay,
coaches
I
talk at
assume
all?
For a team like the New York Jets, you go down in history, and there's something special about adding that to your legacy.
Josina.
Damn, they're just
Hi,
there.
how are you? Josine Anderson, CBS
Josine.
Sports.
Hi.
Good to see you. You specifically said that right now you just want to focus on this season, but can you specify whether you were asked by Jets brass for a longer investment in terms of your time, given the resources that they're giving up to get you? And then can you specify when you plan on practicing and if that is before mandatory?
The first part, there wasn't any specific
All right,
conversation.
that was a horrible
that I
question.
would
On
like to
that
share
note,
with
I'm
that.
excited. Let's
but-
forward it.
This.
And breakdown from 101s. Appreciate everybody for coming. Thank you so much.
Yo, Rodgers, I'm excited about this season. You sound like a champ. Want to take some photo ops? No, that's it, man. Let's go.